Home from New York. After a crazy day of traveling through a zillion time zones, the only thing that seems to make sense is a meal that feels like breakfast. A jet-lag feast it is. So come on into my kitchen. When Tom and I come home from a long trip, our bodies really have no clue what time or day it is. And that's when we crave breakfast-inspired dishes that are great any time of the day. Like everything savory potato waffles topped with smoked salmon and creme fraiche. Or fluffy Dutch baby pancakes drizzled with a raspberry orange coulis. Plus a watercress and citrus salad and an icy cold cocktail, a grapefruit teeny. So Tom, if you will grate the potatoes for me for our waffles, I'll get us a drink started.
Deal.
Okay. I'm gonna make my grapefruit teeny a little special. I wanna sugar the rim. So I'm gonna grab my grapefruit, grab my measuring cup. I'm gonna need this later for my grapefruit juice. What I'll do is get half of this zest in there. I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar. Oh, it already smells like breakfast. I'm in a grapefruit teeny for breakfast. Okay, but it's not really breakfast, just breakfast inspired. Get a little bit of sugar in there. I love making flavored sugars, flavored salts, and zest is the perfect thing to flavor up sugars or salt. I can use this on almost anything. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on my plate and then grab my martini glasses. I always have martini glasses in the freezer for an emergency. I think this is an emergency. This is a super tart drink, so I'm just adding a little bit of a sugar rim just to soften the tartness a bit.
How am I doing?
Oh, I'm very impressed. Great away, buddy. Nice frozen glasses. So I just want to slice my grapefruit up and coat the rim with a little bit of the juice. Get it so it's sticky and sticks right in to my sugar. There we go. Time to juice up my grapefruit.
So just squeeze them, is that it?
Yeah, just squeeze as much of the liquid out as you can.
Okay. Wow. Who knew there was so much moisture in potatoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's time for my pomegranate juice. I like to put a little bit of pomegranate juice in my grapefruit teeny because it adds a bit more tartness. Because I like to use a sweet grapefruit. These are ruby reds. And also adds a really pretty color. Now all I need is some vodka and a shaker. Icy cold vodka. So what I'll do first is strain my juices into my shaker. So time for the vodka. I'm using lemon-infused vodka because I like that extra bit of tartness. There we go. And just shake this guy up.
Sounds good.
Not a drink you would actually have for breakfast, but late enough to drink in the afternoon, like now. All right, Tommy V, you ready for your drink?
Oh, thank you.
Cheers. 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Or where we came from. Delicious. Thank you.
Okay, will you go pick up Luna?
Okay.
Go walk down the street, say hi to the stew guards for me, and I'll finish up the potato waffles.
See you.
And this is the perfect savory waffle. It's got everything mixed in it, so it kind of gives you that flavor of that perfect deli bagel on a potato waffle. So I'm gonna make up my own everything bagel mix. So I've got a tablespoon of my toasted sesame seeds, 2 teaspoons of poppy seeds, a teaspoon of dried garlic, dried onion, and last but not least, a little bit of salt. And that just gets mixed together. Okay, now I'm gonna get my dry ingredients together for my waffles. Flour, 3/4 of a cup, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. It's gonna make my waffles rise. Salt, and my everything bagel mix. Now it's time to get my eggs and my milk. Saw my scallions while I was in there, and they're gonna add some nice flavor too. So I'm gonna crack my eggs in a separate bowl, because you know me and shells. Give them a little whisk. Ready to go. I'm gonna get my scallions chopped up. Okay, I wanna get my potatoes in first. If they're too wet, it's gonna make your waffle too soggy. It's really important to have all the potatoes drained of all their moisture. Get them coated with some of this flour. Perfect. All right, let's get the eggs in there. And then a half a cup of milk. And then my scallions. And I got a little melted butter here. I'll just mix it right up. A little bit of that melted butter is gonna help crisp up the crust a little bit. There we go, all ready to go. My waffle iron, make sure it's nice and warm, and it is. Then I just wanna spray it with some nonstick spray. I spray both sides. And just take a third of a cup. Oh, I'm home, I'm finally home. And you know, I know I'm home because I'm relaxed and I'm cooking. It's my happy place. That is the thing that, as much as I love traveling and love visiting new cities and visiting new people, I love being home. I love cooking. I can't cook when I'm out on the road. I always think I love to travel because I have so much fun when I'm actually there. Like Tom and I, the first time we went to Italy, I didn't actually have jet lag. I was so excited to be there. It didn't matter how tired we were. It was so stunningly beautiful. I do need to get back to Italy. Okay, these just need a little bit browning. I'm gonna get my tray out. Oh, every time I open it up, I wanna eat it. It smells so good. I'm gonna get a cooling tray, or in this case, it's gonna be a warming tray. So I can put my waffles in the oven and keep them warm until we're ready to eat. And I've put this little tray that's usually a cooling tray because I don't want my waffles to get soggy. And this will help the air flow all around it. Between the onion and the potato and the everything seasoning, it just smells so divine. Okay, let's see. Are they finally done? Yes! Okay, I'll get these guys out and warming. I'm gonna get another batch of waffles going, and when we come back, I've got a raspberry and orange coulis, the perfect pairing to my Dutch baby pancake. Mmm! It has been one of those planes, trains, and automobiles kind of days today, so I'm so happy to be home so I can make a breakfast-inspired meal for me and Tom. And right now I want to get started on my watercress and citrus salad. So I've got this gorgeous watercress here. I don't know about you guys when you fly, but when I get off an airplane, I'm not feeling my best. I'm a little on the puffy side, as you were. And watercress has that magical ingredient that takes it all away. And it's gonna pair really well with my citrus, my orange, and my grapefruit, which I'm gonna cut up and do a cute little thing called a supreme. Kind of makes the salad look a little fancier when you supreme your citrus. And what a supreme is when you take the beautiful little segments of that gorgeous fruit and you just use those. And I chose a citrus salad for dinner because I want it to feel like breakfast. And we do eat a lot of oranges and grapefruit for breakfast. I'm using ruby red grapefruit because it's a little bit on the sweeter side. Got my grapefruit ready. Got my orange ready. It really is important for me to get all of the pith off because I want just the juiciest part of the orange and the grapefruit. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on so I can actually see the sprems. Because you see how they give you the lines? They'll do all the work for you if you just follow the lines. And that just slides right into the bowl. And I'm doing it over the bowl so it captures all the juice because I'm gonna use the juice for my dressing. So I'm gonna get all my juice in here. Juice of one grapefruit. And now time for the orange. I remember the very first time I ever traveled on an airplane. I was very young. My dad worked for General Motors, and so he used to travel a lot and move a lot. I used to call myself a GM brat, because I would tell people how many different states I lived in, and they'd say, oh, Army? I'm like, no, GM. The very first time that we traveled, we all flew first class, and I was amazed at what you could do in first class, because I had never flown before anyway, so flying on a plane was magical. And I remember writing in my diary saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I can get up whenever I want and ask for a cola, and they'll give it to me. The silliest things that you think are amazing when you're a child. That's what I remember about flying first class, getting a cola, and it was free. Okay, supremed away, more juice, and then I'm gonna separate the segments from the juice. I should have done it earlier, but I'm tired from the flight. I'm just gonna put my watercress in and put my supremes on top, because that'll be pretty. I don't need my glasses anymore. These have already been washed. Now I'm just gonna cut off part of the stems. Stems are all good for you too. I just want more of the leaf. That is beautiful. So now I'm gonna get my supremes in here and reserve all my juice for the dressing. Look already, isn't that such a cheerful salad? So now I'm gonna make my dressing. Got my handy little container. Never let citrus juice go to waste. I mean, you saw I can make a grapefruit teeny like I did earlier. I downed that puppy. See how much great grapefruit and orange juice. Can you believe I'm making a citrus dressing and there's no lemon involved? What? The world's crazy. I have to add that little spark of salt and pepper. This isn't super tart, so I do not need a lot of olive oil. About a third of the juice. I love making my own dressings because I have control over them. I have no control issues whatsoever, but I like to control my dressings. You know what? I'm not even gonna get a spoon to give this a taste. Let's see how it tastes with my watercress. Bombs away. That's so good. My salad is done. Now it's time to get onto my coulis so I can make my Dutch baby. A coulis is sort of like a fresh fruit syrup. I'm using raspberries and the zest of an orange. I'm gonna get a little heat going on a pan. And these are my ingredients. I have vanilla, raspberries, orange, and sugar. That's all it's gonna take for me to make this raspberry coulis. I'm gonna heat up my pan, add my raspberries. Raspberries are so good for you. Lots of vitamin C and fiber, of course. Then just 3 tablespoons of sugar. Vanilla and some orange juice. And just juice it right in there. Oh, when the orange hits the sugar and the vanilla, that gorgeous aroma just makes me want to eat it already, and it's not even made yet. Let's see if that's enough. You can see how my raspberries are already starting to break down and causing this luscious, luscious syrup to happen. So the longer it sits here and the more they break down, the thicker the syrup will get. And then I'll just strain all the seeds out for my Dutch baby. Or should I say my Dutch baby pancake, because I'm not gonna put topping over a Dutch baby. Because then I would be putting syrup all over my son, and that just doesn't sound right, because he's a Dutch baby, and Italian, and English. Yeah, he's a mutt. See, he doesn't even have to be here, and I can still make fun of him. To his face, or when he's gone. Anyway, where was I? Yes, my coulis is breaking down. It'll just get thicker and thicker and thicker, and then the seeds come out, and it's a topping for my Dutch baby pancake. See, pancake. Coming up next, this coulis is gonna get a buddy with a light and fluffy Dutch baby pancake. Then I'll add the finishing touches to my everything bagel waffles. I love it. Breakfast any time of the day. Tom and I have been crisscrossing time zones, and since our heads haven't adjusted yet, I figured a few breakfast-inspired dishes would be the smart thing to do. My raspberry orange coulis is ready to be strained. I like a nice, smooth coulis. I'm gonna strain it and really get it through there. Those seeds just get stuck in your teeth, and it kind of ruins the whole experience of your Dutch baby with a raspberry orange coulis. Nice thing about this coulis, too, is once you've done all the work, it'll stay in your fridge for a good 4 or 5 days. You can even freeze it, but that's if it lasts 4 days, because you're gonna put this on everything. Especially goes good on ice cream. Almost there. Beautiful. Now, just a little bit of zest to top it off. Just because. Don't need much. That should be good. That orange zest just took it right over the top. And I put it on at the end because if I put it in while it was still heating up, it might get my coulis a little bit too bitter. So that's perfect. Now it's time to get started on my Dutch baby. And the first thing I have to do is get my cast iron pan nice and hot. So I've got my oven already preheated to 450 degrees. I'm gonna let this puppy sit in there until it gets steaming hot, and then I'm gonna put my batter in for my Dutch baby pancake. So excited about this Dutch baby pancake. The reason I need to get my pan nice and hot is because once that batter goes in, I want it to start cooking immediately and get this nice crispy crust around it, and then the steam starts to make the baby rise, and then when you pull it out of the oven, it deflates and it becomes this crispy, creamy, amazing pancake popover kind of deal. So I got all my ingredients at room temperature. I don't want to put anything too cold in my hot pan. I'm gonna start with my 3 eggs. Eggs are whisked. Time for my milk, 3/4 cup. Get my flour going. Need 3/4 cup of flour, so that's a half, and then a quarter. A little bit of salt. And some vanilla. Just mix my batter. Okay, my batter's ready, so now I just have to add some butter to my skillet. Get my trivet. Okay, I need a glove. I got this ready. I want to make sure it's all ready because I don't want the pan to lose any of its heat. Nice and hot, nice and hot, nice and hot. Get butter in real quick, 3 tablespoons. You can hear it sizzle. Swirl it. It doesn't have to melt all the way. You can see how hot my pan is. Get the batter in, and then get it back in the oven. Okay, back in the oven super quick. I'm gonna bake my Dutch baby pancake for about 16 to 18 minutes until it's puffed up and golden brown. When we come back, the big reveal of my Dutch baby. Not this Dutch baby. Craving breakfast after a long trip any time of the day or just because? Head on over to foodnetwork.com/Valerie for my anytime recipes. Look at these, they smell so good. All those savory ingredients in a waffle. The potatoes, the chives. I could eat it just like this, but I got special things in store for my potato waffles to add a little savory to my anytime breakfast specialties. And I've got my beautiful smoked salmon. Just gonna grab 2 slices, just kind of lay it. Make it pretty. A little dollop of creme fraiche, which is a lot like sour cream, but just a little richer. A little bit of caper. How badly do I want to take a bite of this? Got my little dill on. Then a little bit more of the everything spice that I used earlier in my waffle, which is sesame seed, poppy seeds, dried and minced onion, and garlic, and salt. I love it. Breakfast any time of the day. Hi, Luna. Hey, Tommy V, grab the salad out of the fridge.
Well, kiddo.
After the day we've had, I feel like this breakfast-style feast is the perfect way to unwind. But I have a special surprise for you. I can't wait for you to see my Dutch baby pancake.
Okay.
This is the exciting part. My Dutch baby is nice and puffy, but as soon as I open this oven, it's gonna start to deflate just a little bit. Oh boy, is that pretty.
It smells great.
Look at that gorgeousness. Yes, little powdered sugar.
You just whipped that up while I was picking up Luna.
Just whipped it up while you were picking up Luna.
Amazing.
I don't know when to stop. Do you want to start putting the dressing on the salad? Just give it a little mix first.
Okay.
Don't put all the dressing. I think it'll be too much.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, it looks fantastic.
Oh.
You can do it.
I can. There's a raspberry coulis right there.
This is for you.
Oh, thanks, honey.
You're welcome.
There you go.
Oh, looks great.
I've got a watercress and citrus salad.
Yeah.
a Dutch baby with some raspberry and orange coulis, and some potato waffles. All that work you did on shredding those potatoes, thank you very much.
Completely satisfying.
Okay, I'm happy in my mouth right now. Oh my goodness. The saltiness of the salmon with the potatoes and the little holes in the waffle, all the everything seasoning in there. It's so yummy. I love having breakfast when it's not breakfast time. It's fun, it makes it more special.
You've outdone yourself once again.
Thank you.
So what was the best part of the trip?
Not losing my luggage this time. Do you remember when we went to Hawaii and everybody, all the kids, they all got their luggage except me? And everyone's going, oh, it's Hawaii. You'll just buy a bathing suit and, a cover-up. I'm like, do you know me?
What else do you need?
I need more than a bathing suit and a cover-up.
Well, you know what my best part of the trip is?
What?
My favorite part of the trip is coming home.
I'm not sure I want to travel anymore.
You know?
Unless it's time travel.